It is Canadian Futures Trader here. It is currently Wednesday, April 14th, 2021. And yes, by the title of the video, you already know what the subject is. I have signed up with Earn2Trade, and I'm going to show you my progress for days 1 and as a bonus for day 2, because I did make a video on day 1, number 1. Nonetheless, if this is your first video here, welcome to the channel, welcome to the video. I've been documenting my progress through several of the trader evaluation programs over the last about 5-6 months now. It's getting on. Nonetheless, so Earn2Trade is kind of the last one, so kind of from my list of companies that I have tried out with that I never really kind of circled back to, and I always meant to, and I finally took that opportunity. So a few things before we get started, and then I will show you how I have done. You're looking at my website. I just wanted to throw this out there because sometimes I get emails asking about the different trader evaluation programs, or hey, is there a promo code? Anytime there is a discount that I'm aware of, I put it on my website, and it's under this deals tab, or whatever you want to call it, page. And so I keep this updated, and I update this thing like daily. So if I hear something, it's on here, etc. So and speaking of, just since I'm here, Earn2Trade, which I'm with currently, they're currently doing, so Earn2Trade runs promos every single month, and the current month's promo, if you're watching this in April, is $99 for their 50K account. They call them Gauntlet Minis. I put a banner up here, so that's technically 40% off. On top of that, you can always get 20% off any of their trader evaluation programs using my link, and it's kind of nice because there's no promo code or anything like that. Like if you just click the link for Earn2Trade, it will automatically apply the 20% off. So that's just an aside. If you're looking for a deal with them, this is a good place to come get it. Earn2Trade. So like I mentioned, I've tried out with Earn2Trade before, but it's been a while. I had to look back. It was about July, August last year, and then I didn't pass, obviously, I failed. And thinking back, it was very much that kind of, I brought it up here even, Dunning-Kruger effect. That was, I was only a few months into trading. It's kind of the saying, I knew enough to be dangerous. I thought I was super awesome at trading crude oil, and really looking back, I knew nothing. Actually, I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say I knew nothing, but I knew enough to be dangerous. Like I thought I was good at it, but obviously it was just spinning my wheels and not really getting anywhere. So nonetheless, I kind of put Earn2Trade aside, to be honest. I tried out with some of the other programs, had some success, have had some failures. You've seen them here on the channel even. And I always meant to circle back to Earn2Trade. So I thought, what better time than now? We have the 20% off link. I'm more a fan of the bigger size accounts, so while it's a good deal for the 50K account, I wanted to trade basically the largest account they have available, which is the 150K. So that is what I'm doing. Earn2Trade, if you're not familiar, if you are familiar, basically they call their evaluations Gauntlet Minis. I am working on a longer video all about Earn2Trade, going over the rules, the pricing, some tips and tricks to kind of navigate through, etc. So I've done videos like that in the past for some of the other programs, so I'm kind of doing the same thing for Earn2Trade. I'm trying to make the information easy, if you will, and this always comes back to when I started out trading. It was really hard. I had to search high and low to get honest information about anything. I just kept running into people trying to sell courses and stuff. So what I try to do with this channel is basically put out actual information about the programs and about trading and whatever else. So anyways, this is all on the side. Let's get to Earn2Trade and let's get to me. So I did sign up. I used the 20% off. I'm in the 150K. There you go. So today is currently Wednesday evening. Now I signed up on, I have to think here. I signed up on Monday. But I signed up right before, I wouldn't say right before, it's about an hour before the market closed. So I kind of, was thinking, do I want to start this? Don't I? Okay, I do. Hey, I've still got some time left today to make it count. Let's sign up. And that's exactly what I did. So day 1 was very much let me just get this in so it counts as a day. So you start off with 150K. This is my dashboard. I took a screenshot of it. obviously I lost about $40, let's call it. Well, it's right here. 38.48 is what I lost. So just did one quick trade, was a loser, but wasn't too worried about it. It's obviously fairly insignificant. Kind of a nice dashboard. One thing I do like about this, and again, I'm going to put all this in the longer video I make about them. They actually update their dashboard like live, like a few minutes after you do a trade. This will be updated. I mean, you can see it in Rithmic as well. No big deal. But they track your progress, etc. So day number 2. Now I'll mention this. I didn't record any of my trades. I mean, day 1 was just one trade. I wasn't even on my mind. Day 2, honestly, I tried to, and I kind of ran into my classic issue where my computer is like completely bogged down when it's recording, and I need to like shut everything down other than basically Jigsaw, Rithmic, and the screen recording software. And I just didn't, so I didn't record. But I will going forward, or at least some days I will. Let's look at day number 2. Day number 2, screenshot, I included more of the left side as well. Much better. As you can see here, profit and loss. So this is your total profit and loss. It's not your profit and loss for that day. So I took the negative 40 and turned it into plus 1550. So the goal is 9,000. So day number 2, it's a 15-day evaluation. So we already have a 1/6 of the goal. So going forward, I can't say I'm going to do updates every single day. If there's days that are pretty like boring, or if it's a day where I am busy and I kind of do what I did day 1, where maybe I just take a trade so it counts as a day, I don't really want to make videos every day for that type of stuff. They're boring for you, and it's probably way more work than it's worth to like try to make a video. So look for updates. I'll always kind of bring you up to date, but it might not be every single day of the 15 days. Let's put it that way. And that's basically it, guys. So I'm excited, something new. I love doing these evaluations, obviously, since this will be the 4th company you've seen me with. I've seen some of the comments, I've seen the requests for some of the other programs as well on the list. It is a bit of a balancing act of like, okay, how many of these do you need? But at the same time, you kind of have to pass them before you have them. So worth a shot though. So for now, we're going to focus on Earn2Trade. And then possibly, hey, we got nothing but time on our hands, so we can try out some of the other programs as well in the future months. I think that is it, guys. So I'll put this video up. I do want to do like a nice summary of Earn2Trade and like a longer video, just so if somebody's like researching them, they find that video, it goes over the pros and cons, and yeah, it stands kind of on its own. So good luck to everybody in the various evaluations that you're doing. I know several of you are doing the LeeLoo one. Several of you are doing it TopStep as well. I know that. You've emailed me questions and whatnot. Even some people I know, somebody was doing OneUp 250K. So you guys are you're hitting them all. And I mean, hey, I recommend them all for a specific reason. I like all these programs, and they all have their pros and cons. So I will be the trailblazer and do Earn2Trade, because honestly, I'd say Earn2Trade is the one that doesn't get mentioned really much, and I'm not really sure why. Back when I started out, they were kind of, the number 2 in town, and they actually do have a lot of benefits that maybe people don't realize they have. But again, I want to save all that stuff for a longer video and not get into it here. So to track my progress, there you go, guys. Day number 2, up 1550. Looking good, not going to get overconfident, not going to overtrade. If anything, going to slow things down and just kind of hit that goal of $9,000, and let's get funded. So thanks everybody for watching. Thanks for the great comments and the emails. Tons of positive comments and emails from you guys. Never feel shy about sending me an email or anything. Happy to answer as best I can. If I can answer your questions, if I can't, I'll let you know that I can't and try to send you in the right direction. And I think that's basically it, guys. So good trading, everybody, and I will put up another video at some point this week with either day 3 or maybe day 3, 4, 5, depending on how they go, and kind of make one video. Thanks, everybody. See you in the next video.